According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of regular gas now sits at $4.12. That's up nearly 50 cents from 1 month ago when drivers were paying about $3.63 a gallon. Here in Texas, the statewide average is slightly lower, coming in at $3.79 per gallon. Shrimpers across Southeast Texas are feeling the effects of those rising fuel prices. They say the costs are making it harder to even leave the dock. For some time, shrimpers were seeing diesel prices as low as $2. Now they're as high as $5 a gallon.
Yeah, and the market price for shrimp isn't helping either. 12 News reporter Danielle Tawada-Palau spoke to Southeast Texas shrimpers about the tough position they're in.
Nick, Cladra, the Kimball brothers say shrimping is always a gamble. They set sail hoping to get as much shrimp as possible to make ends meet. However, with rising fuel prices, that risk is higher.
We cannot operate on these prices. There's just no way.
Liesl and Kyle Kimball are brothers, both making their living on the water. Although they work on smaller shipping boats, they say everyone is struggling with rising fuel prices.
It was coming down quite a bit, and then now it's gone up to, we've seen as high as $5.
Diesel prices in Southeast Texas sit at $5.20 a gallon, a couple cents less than the Texas and national average.
They can go a month and a half, 2 months on fuel, but they'll spend $150,000, $200,000 on fuel right now at the prices.
Shrimpers like the Kimballs spend days at sea, burning up to 12 gallons of diesel an hour. On larger boats, trips can last up to 1 month, burning through between 20 to 40 gallons an hour, numbers that are keeping those boats docked.
We're better off just leaving the boats tied up right now.
Liesl says he's only taken 2 trips this year, and with shrimp selling for just $1.80 to $3 a pound, any profit is going back into their tank.
The import prices are anywhere from $1.50 to about $3.50 more a pound than what we get. Just depends on what's out there. This whole thing ends up kind of being a gamble because you don't know what's out there right now.
A gamble that's becoming more and more risky.
I don't see much of a future in it. I mean, people are just, nobody wants to get in it and nobody wants to keep fishing in the industry.
In Jefferson County, Danielle Tawada-Palau, 12 News.
Thanks, Daniela. And you can watch the full interview now on 12 News Plus.